Hello, this is Stephen Stamps with Stamps Tarantulas, and this is a follow-up to breeding crickets video. I've changed some things to keep fruit flies and ants out of the colonies. So here's what I'm doing now. I'm putting adult crickets in this tote here. And I'm keeping it in the garage since it's nice and warm outside, and I've put Vaseline right here to keep the ants out. And I've just started an experiment using 3 layers of cheesecloth over the hole here for ventilation, because I find that even that fine plastic or mesh lets fruit flies in. So here I have adult crickets. There's 500 adult crickets in here, and I like to give them, you know, the chow and the water crystals. I also like to give them oranges to keep them hydrated, and different like sweet potato and carrots, but especially the oranges usually bring in fruit flies, which I don't want anymore. So we're going to see if this cheesecloth works. I think with 3 layers of it, it still allows ventilation at the same time. Hopefully it keeps the fruit flies out. You can see the females there on the substrate, and they're probably laying eggs right now. And I'll show you in just a second what I do on the next step. Okay, the next step, I used to leave the little dish with the substrate with the eggs in for a week, but now I've decided to do it about every 2 or 3 days. You can see that that this is already full of eggs. And the problem is some females will lay eggs and then other females will come in and eat them. So I've decided to do it about every 2 or 3 days. I've put this into a 32-ounce deli cup that's not punched. I've got the insect fabric lid there, and then from there, and this I'm keeping right over here in my tarantula room that stays about 80 or 85, but I've also got a close to 160 watt mercury vapor lamp to kind of try to heat it up. And this is where I'm keeping my pinheads now. I've done the same thing with 3 layers of cheesecloth. I found that if you put pinheads in a cricket keeper with the tubes, they'll run up the tubes and you'll lose most of them. There's a ton of true pinhead crickets, and just for a lot of information, I know a lot of people say that they feed pinheads to their tarantulas, and really what they're talking about is 2 or 3 week old crickets. These actually are bigger than pinheads. I'd say these are probably 2 weeks old. But again, I like to use oranges to keep the crickets hydrated, especially just before I feed them to tarantulas. And I'm hoping, I'll give you guys an update, but I am hoping that the new cheesecloth experiment works out so that I can feed the crickets properly at the same time keep fruit flies out. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching.